What's up? It's Carl with Keeping It Real Fishing. Here we're keeping it real, even though we're a brand new channel. We're going to be pumping out the videos something fierce. I keep saying we because there's another half to this equation, my buddy. But I'm starting this thing off and he'll have to get on the videos as he can. Well, of course, going to make fishing videos too. I'm just starting out with these because I can. Anyway, we like innovation. And we always turn, I should just speak for myself. I don't know if he's on board with this. I turn a curious eye to a lot of the bullshit that's out in fishing. Raise your hand if you know what I mean. There's a ton of bullshit out there, man. Everybody just giving you the thumbs up, smiling, and saying it's going to catch you more fish. Well, you know what? That's bullshit. But some things really, man, not that they're going to catch you more fish, but they're trying, man. They're trying to innovate. They're trying to do something different. And not just for the sake of different, but actually, they're just thinking, man. They're just thinking, like, what makes sense? What should catch a fish better? And this jig, I think, is an example of one of those things. So these are Evolution jigs. Evolution 2, Intelligent by Design. And, man, they keep their names small, but the company's Megastrike. And me and my buddy, we just saw these guys. We're in New Jersey. They were at a Raritan Center show, and the owner, Bobby, I think his name is Bobby Uhrig, he was there. Great guy, wonderful guy, super talkative, just couldn't be friendlier. Spent a ton of time with us. And so he was, you know, promoting his stuff, of course. But he's got a lot of reason to. I mean, he's thinking. Check out this jig. Alright, so what's different about this jig? I don't think he's the only one doing this, but you don't see too many people with it. You know, why not have a fluorocarbon leader? Why not? If someone could please tell me what the advantage is of having just a giant black stick. I said leader, I meant weed guard. Having a giant black stick of a weed guard coming out, but what does that do for you? What does that look like? What does that mimic? So he's got a fluorocarbon one. Now, come on camera. Hello? There we go. And there we go. So he's got this fluorocarbon one. Now there's a lot there. There's a lot. So is that thing going to disappear in the water? There's like got to be 20 strands there. No, but it's not going to be as prominent as a normal big ass black weed guard. And to me, that keeps the continuity of the jig in the water. You know, if you have these things flowing and dangling and looking streamlined and swimming, it looks swimming. It doesn't look like it's swimming with this big black thing just firing out of the side of it. So that's cool. Even more cool is this here. He's got this cool jig head. First of all, smaller features. It's got the little screw thing there, so when you put your trailer on, it really stays in place good. Let me show you what these are in another package. They're these. They're these E2 shaky heads. He's got them on this jig here. And basically what this is doing is kind of like a football head, you know, where the idea is you want to keep the bait up and not have it roll over. Well, this takes it to another level. It looks kind of funky, but it works exceptionally well in practice. And all it does is it's just hell bent on keeping that thing standing up. I mean, that's pretty much it. You put that thing there, and let me just kind of bring the camera down, show you a little bit. I don't want to. It's going to be a pain. But you get the idea. You get the idea. You drop this thing, it stands up. You drop this thing, stands up. I mean, you drop this thing, well, almost every time. But you get the idea. That thing just stands up really, really well. And so, two kind of obvious and simple features, but I think really worthwhile. So when your jig is jigging and you stop it, it's not laying like this or laying like this, or even a football, you know, it's kind of there. This thing is going to be going hook to the sky, and the weed guard is minimal, you know. It's not as visually invasive. So I'm really feeling these jigs, very excited to use them, and yeah, I think it's something worthwhile. Take a look at it. Okay, so again, we got company's Megastrike, and you'd be looking for the Evolution 2 jig. Endorsed by Mr. Roland Martin. There he is. Gotta have an endorser. Alright, folks.